Hi, welcome to another typical mule production video. This video this week is about mule deer on the winter range from January 1st to the 7th. And I saw some new bucks. I also saw some old friends. Got some good footage. I hope you like the videos. If you do, please subscribe and like and comment. And thanks for watching. This buck here is from last video. You noticed that buck that had the broken G4 and the broken main beam that other buck snort wheezed at. This is this buck. I caught him again out in the, just feeding on some sagebrush and bitter brush out here. And these two bucks here, one's a nice 4-point, the other one's a nice 3-point. They're just out in this picnic area. The 4-point I nicknamed Tabletop because he's out in this picnic area. He's a pretty cool buck. He's not huge, but he's nice. And these guys were really close to the road, and it was nice to see them. I saw him a couple times down here in this picnic area. This wouldn't be the last time I saw him. Just a nice buck, good 4-point. Here's another clip of Tabletop, and I'm trying to get his attention here so he'll look my direction. He's ignoring me, so he's not really paying too much attention. And then he turns and walks away, and he looks really good from the back. I'll admit he does look really good from the back. So yeah, looking at him from the back, he's just beautiful buck. And this scene here, he turns towards you so you can kind of see what he is from the front. He's kind of cool. He's got those G3s that kind of spread out and make him wide, and these two photographs show good frontals of him and give you a good idea what he looks like from the front. So he's a cool buck. And this is just a short clip of his buddy, the little 3-point. I go back to Tabletop here. This is a buck I call Gimpy. In this video you'll notice that his whole left front shoulder is hurt. And I don't know if he was shot and he didn't heal right, or if he was born this way. But when he turns, you can it kind of looks like it's dislocated or something. But he's a cool buck, just a beautiful buck. And my wife's here with me in this scene, and we're talking about him and this other little buck that's behind him. And so we're just kind of conversing back and forth. A beautiful deer. Yeah, you'll notice when he starts walking here that whole left front shoulder's just, I don't know if it's dislocated or if it was broken somehow, but yeah, he's had it for a while. Just a very tough deer to survive this long with a handicap like that. He's one of my favorite bucks. He's not huge by any means. He's just an average 4-point, but he's one of my favorite bucks. He's cool. He's a survivor. and he's about ready to see this other little buck that was behind him. This other little buck getting a little aggressive. He starts rubbing brush and lays his ears back, kind of trying to act dominant towards Gimpy here. So yeah, so this sequence was cool. It was good to see him again. And I saw Gimpy earlier this year in my last video. The very first clip where the deer, the two bucks are far away. He was the 4-point in that picture. Yeah, you see this little buck come. He's strutting towards him. Here's, they kind of got, mad at each other. And here's a picture of it. And then just here's some nice photos of Gimpy. One from the side and one from the front. So, and this is a buck, just a big 3-point, has really good mass, good width, just a heavy 3-point, nice buck. And the evening that I shot this buck and the others coming up in the next few clips, we're all in the same evening, and man, there were a ton of deer out that night, and it was good to see them. Yeah, this is just a really, really beautiful 3-point. This buck here I call Web. If you notice, his back forks on both sides are kind of webbed, and so I named him Web. He's a cool buck. He's got pretty good width. He's got good height. His front forks are a little weak, but those cool webbed back forks are they're cool. He's a cool old buck and beautiful. And yeah, my wife was with me this day too, and we're talking about this buck and how cool he is, and looking at some other bucks off in the distance too. But yeah, look at him from the front. He's cool. Those webbed forks are unique and give him some character. Had a great time photographing these deer that day, and here's a few pictures of Webb, and you can see the webbing a little better in the photos than you can in the video. But here's Prince. Remember the buck from last video? This is Prince again, and he's a cool buck. Just, it was good to see him again. Good to catch up with him, and he looks really good from the back. I mean, really tall buck. Look at him there. He's he's a tall buck, and I don't think he's very old. I think he's fairly young, maybe 4.5. He can't be more than 5.5. So he's not super old. So I think he still has some growth to do, and it's got really good potential. And there's this other little buck, remember from the last video too, the other like 150-ish, 155 buck, and here he is. He's hanging out with Prince still. It was good to see those two bucks together. I didn't see Heavy D. I haven't seen Heavy D since that one day, so I don't know where he's at, but I found these two again, and that was cool. Yeah, I really like Prince. He's one of my favorite bucks too. Just a beautiful deer. He's got a good look. Yeah, just beautiful symmetrical rack. He's tall, got decent forks. Yeah, here's another clip of him, and you'll get a good look at him from the side here when he puts his head up. Yeah, just pretty cool. Just a cool buck. And here's some images of them that I got, just to kind of show them off. Kind of see how tall he is and what he looks like. And these next clips are just a couple of clips I got other than the deer. This is a northern shrike here, and my wife actually took this video. Just a beautiful bird, beautiful setting. They're kind of cool. They impale their prey on sharp objects like barbed wire fence or hawthorn bushes. Just they spike their prey on those bushes and then eat them. They're pretty cool birds. This next image is just of a kestrel, American kestrel, a little falcon, and a beautiful sunset in the background. And I'm trying to get it focused and trying to get it so it'll look good. And I finally get it stabilized and focused on him, and yeah, you can see he's a really pretty bird and a pretty sunset going on in the background. Just super cool. And then I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the beautiful sunset.